Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dom. I go by Dom the Healer. Thank you for choosing me to be a tarot reader today. I hope I didn't slur my words when I said that. Thank you for choosing me to be a tarot reader today. Before we get into today's reading, I do want to say, please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, or hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post more videos. I also wanted to say, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all the information for that should be down in the description box below. All my payment methods and all the details on how to ask for a reading from me or get a reading from me should be down there. I do accept donations to my channel, so I do accept Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo. If you would like to donate to my channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. I would thank you guys. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can do so on Instagram at goodfelladom, on Twitter at goodfelladom. I have a link tree in my about section here on YouTube as well as in my social media bios on Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to check those out, you can. I have a SoundCloud because I do make music, so if you want to check that out, you can do that as well. Also, I have a podcast by the name of the Dom Podcast. It is on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcast platforms. And if you would like to check that out, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the point of this. I know y'all want to hear what. Let's get to today's reading. So today's reading is who is doing black magic on you and why. So we have 4 different piles here for you guys to choose from. I hope that you can see this. Someone once told me that they couldn't see it, so I'll back up and let's see. So down here we have pile number 1, which is the amethyst. Pile number 2, which is the citrine crystal. Pile number 3, which is the moonstone, and pile number 4, which is the Superman crystal. So without further ado, if you haven't already, you can click to the timestamps down in the description box below, and we will get into it. So if you chose pile number 1, you chose this amethyst crystal right here. So, calling on my angels and spirit guides and those 11 light, ask that you please be part of this reading with me. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Calling on my angels and spirit guides and those 11 light, ask that you please be part of this reading with me, and notify me and let me know who is doing black magic on my pile 1 here and why. Okay, I just heard lies, smear campaign, behavioral issues. You smell good. There's like a woman here. She probably wears like really nice perfume, and she probably has like some sort of necklace. Maybe you have like a crystal hanging around you or some sort of like bloodstone. What's here? All right, King of Wands. I feel like someone who's doing black magic on you. This could be a boss, or I feel like someone here is like an entrepreneur because that's what the King of Wands is. So this could be like a boss, or like a CEO doing black magic on you. And YouTube, I'm hearing, because I see like it's like this person who's like in this like elite top position, and they're looking at you, and you're like small and like starting out. You could be a YouTuber, you could be a tarot reader. Someone is like watching you, and they're mad at you for pulling tarot cards. Oh, that's so cute. um, but they're like watching you. You guys could be a feminine energy here, but they're like watching you, and I feel like they're enjoying your readings, but for some reason, it's like they don't want you to prosper. Because I don't know, something you're doing is like it's like stopping their bag. It's like tainting their image some way, like unintentionally. This is like, it reminds me of like the Wise Guy, or like the Goodfellas movie. It's like you're spreading knowledge and truth to the world, and they're just like, I fucking hate this person, but they're helping me. Like that type of energy. What is it? The 8 of Swords. Someone here feels trapped, but they're not really trapped. It's like this person, whoever this is, doing his black magic on you. They're launching like smear campaigns, or like planning to do so because they see your potential, maybe. And they like see that you're about to like grow, like you're about to blow. This person, in some way, somehow has a hold of your birth chart as well. Or like they know your birth, they know your location, they know all your details, but like it will be like illegal for them to like approach them in the way that they like just straight up violate you in a way that they want to. With them, like in this 8 of Swords here, this person is not like necessarily, they think that they're trapped, but it's like they're not. or maybe they are trapped, like where they are. I'm hearing like this person could be like cash poor or something. Like they have all this money and like nothing to do with it. But I also get the vibe this person's obviously rich. Or they just have a lot of money. This person has a family too. I don't know why that's coming through here. They probably have like a son and a daughter. I see like it's like a white man, or it could be a white woman. It's like someone here is like mad at you for pulling tarot cards, and they're watching it because it's like they love what you do, and I think it resonates with them and it helps them like tremendously. But they know that you behold some sort of truth that they don't. I'm here sworn into it, not born into it. I was like watching. You guys might know Sage Magic 777 here on YouTube. I got that term from her, sworn into it, not born into it. Where she was, it's like basically like you guys were like born into like your psychic powers, your ability to be powerful, to stand in your power and like spread that with people at any level that you possibly could. And this person is probably like sworn into it. I feel like this person could be a devil worshiper as well, or someone a part of like the industry where a lot of evil things happen, or like a lot of evil things can unfold. This person's just watching you, and like I keep going back to this Eight of Swords here because it's like this gives me the vibe. This is like the energy of like a boss who just simply doesn't want to change their ways. They don't want to change their company ways, so it's like for them it's like very challenging. And with you like just doing what it is that you do, talking about what it is that you talk about, it's like a threat to them because it's just like, wait a second, they know about spirituality, they know about being psychic, they know how to read tarot cards, they know about spirit, like they know how to talk to their ancestors and angels. And I feel like either they don't know how to do that, yeah, they don't know how to do that, but it's like they don't know how they don't know like how to do that. So I think they're jealous of you and your power because they don't have it. This person, I feel like maybe sold their soul, or like maybe they're a part of like a long bloodline of people who keep some sort of like prophecy going in each generation, like from the devil or whatever, to be in control of stuff. And these people are like super higher up. And that's what I think it's like with the Eight of Swords here, because the Eight of Swords is someone who's trapped, but it's like you can pull yourself out of it, or at least that's how I see it. So it's like he could just simply change his ways and maneuver his business to ensure that it can fit tarot readers into it and somehow still continue to make money off of it, but it's just like he doesn't want to. Because he's probably like stuck in his ways a little bit. But what else is here? We have the Hierophant in reverse. This person is like a person who might be like in like a leadership position, but they're still learning. This is someone like who, like I said, you were sworn, well, maybe not sworn into it, born in it in this type of situation. But this person's like learning still. Like they stepped into a role like prematurely, and they're trying to figure out how to do things, and with them making mistakes is actually fucking over their company, whatever company they're working at, because they work at some like publishing company or something where it's like they put like I'm seeing like Times Square, like the billboard here, they're in control of stuff like that, like what it is that we can see, and they're all about making money, and they don't know anything else besides the practical side of life. And if they do know the spiritual side of life, it's like more so like devil worshipping, where they use like power for, I want to say not to offend anyone if it does, but it's like they're like they use their powers for the wrong reason, basically. When they could be using it for a different reason or a way that could like expand for everyone else, but it's like no, they want things to stay under control and in their control in a way that it can go, and you are like messing up their hustle, basically. So keep doing that. What else is here, Spirit? Um, yeah, yeah, why not? Sorry, I was talking in my intuition. I was in my head. Page of Wands in reverse here. This person is scared to take a risk. This person is pussy, basically. Um, yeah, this person's afraid to take a risk. They're afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. They're afraid to actually like learn, because I feel like this person, they don't have magical powers like how you do. Like they could if they would work on themselves, if they would do their shadow work, if they would do everything it is that they need to expose whatever is in their bloodline. Whatever triggers space, because I think this person has some sort of potential to become like an angel or whatever. Um, and they just choose not to. They want to keep things the way that they're going. This person could be a Taurus. I don't know, or like some sort of fixed sign, because they really just don't want to change their ways. The Death card in reverse. This person is resisting change. They don't want to accept people like you. These are like the type of people that in a world that, as annoying that they are, it's like they're very much needed, because they teach those of us like who are starting something new, who are doing something that people don't normally do, who are exposing truths. They they're like our antagonists. They're like our opposition, in that they are the opposing force that tries to hold us down. Obviously, in like literally almost every case, if not all of them, the people who are starting something new win. Like you can't beat those people. It never has happened, I don't think. And even if it did happen, it's like we're gonna get what we want again. Like you can't keep it down forever. They're not that much in control. You're not God, basically. That's what I feel like I would say to this person. You're not God. Um, but this person, what is this here? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This person is very impatient, especially when it comes to money matters. Like they want money, they want it now, and they don't care like how they get it as long as they get it. This person can be in charge of like a cigarette company or like some sort of like nicotine company, where it's like they're more concerned with like making money than like the well being of other people. So if other people die, it was not our problem. Like that type of energy here. This is like some real like big boss type of energy, but it's like instead of like this is like someone who looks like an emperor, but they're actually a page. Like that type of energy. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. This person doesn't know how to make money in other like avenues. I get the sense that they might try to like invest. Like the only way of like knowing how to make money instead of creating their own stuff is like I'm gonna go and buy your company. I'm gonna like colonize your company. Why am I looking like that? Okay, I'm gonna like colonize like not is it colonize? Like basically it's like hey I'm gonna go steal your land instead of trying to build my own here. Like that type of energy. Um, what is it? The Four Cups in reverse, and this person is like I think this Four Cups represents you, because someone here. I look at this as like because the Four Cups to me is like a bit of a stubborn energy, because you're too busy focused on the Three Cups that you can't see the fourth one that the universe is giving you. And when it's in reverse, I see it as the opposite. I feel like this is you guys. It's like no matter what, it's like you continue having your spiritual awakenings. You continue finding ways to get done what it is that you need to get done. And I feel like you guys, like literally all of you, if not like most of you, are like tarot readers, literally watching this. And there are people out there watching you, watching us, basically feeling some type of way about like how we do things and like our powers in a way that we can like use this to thrive and flourish and basically help the world and build like a new way that they're just not in control of. And it's like the more that we kind of like rise up, the more that they shrink, basically. And they could become like out of this power. And this is like a power that either like they were never meant to have, or if they were meant to have it, it's like they were meant to lose it, kind of. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing uprising. This is like because the Three of Pentacles has to do with like working together. It's like tarot readers are literally coming together to help each other. And this person sees that and it's like one person. Like if you ever seen the Thought Shit music video by Megan Thee Stallion, like how it's like that one Republican white guy and it's like all these women standing around him like being sexually liberated and allowing themselves. Where the we type tarot readers are like the sexually liberated women. This white guy is the person I'm talking about here that's doing black magic. They're like launching smear campaigns. They're trying to like invoke but like or not invoke but like create like certain policies by like using scare tactics on people in like these positions, I guess here on YouTube potentially, or like in any other platform where certain things are happening like this, even if you're not a tarot reader and you're watching this, like it's like that's what they're doing. They're like in the higher up positions, coming down to like people that are like a little bit lower than them, and being like, hey, so we're gonna like create some sort of new law, and you have to make sure that these tarot readers like can't exist. You have to make sure that these people can't do what it is that they do, and it applies pressure, but all it does is just make us stronger. You know, diamonds need pressure. We get that like push or like that pressure from this, and it might like hurt a little bit, it might sting a little bit, but it's like we win at the end. So keep doing your thing, whatever you are. If you're a tarot reader, whether you're a tarot reader or you're not, keep doing it. This also makes me think of like the LGBTQ plus community. Shout out LGBTQ plus. I always say that, and I always wanted to like credit the person I got that from, because I always watch this woman. Her name is Passionate Communications here on YouTube. She always says like, "Oh, shout out LGBTQ plus," and like I don't know. It's like it's almost like a little welcoming sometimes that I like watch her because I'm bi. So it's like I don't know, but yeah, what is it? The Six of Swords in reverse here. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this person's stingy, stubborn as hell. They're not trying to change their ways, but it's like they're like telling people, or like trying to get people to like follow certain rules and procedures. And like I said, this does go with the LGBT community, because it's like there are people out there like in high places who are like highly homophobic. They don't want to see like gay people or like bisexual people or trans people become like music artists or like these powerful individuals in general, because it's a threat to them. And I'm just like, no one's sexuality should be a threat to you at all. Like no one being themselves should really be that much of a threat to you. I'm thinking like Little Nas X. I feel like he goes through this a lot. But yeah. Another card here. Ooh, They are taking action and they coming in fast. I'm trying to think of like what like type of black magic they're doing here, but I feel like it's just words. It's words and like policies and laws that are getting created to like literally limit the freedom of people, and like it's just not gonna work. It's like whatever swords that they're throwing, they kind of just come back at them like faster than they threw them away. So like imagine someone like launching like a bow and arrow. Like I don't know, I see someone using like dark magic to like raise up all these wands and then just push them out, and then literally it's like wherever it goes, it's like whoever, like say if like wands were coming towards me, it's like someone stopped it, reversed it, and then just threw it back at them. Like it's that type of energy. And then it ends in like a bloody massacre, obviously. Um, and I see the wands going through this person's office. It's like, oh no, like I don't know, maybe one day, like whatever it is that they're doing, because this person thinks that like, oh, I'm in control, I'm in power, I could do whatever I want to do. You guys could be like really, really good looking as well. This person masturbates to your videos. This person masturbates to your videos. What is it? The high priest. There's something about spirituality here. They're jealous of your spirituality. They wish that they had what you had, because it's like I don't know. Maybe they see you guys all as like angels. Even if you do practice black magic, I think you might use it still for like good reasons. And this person just like either they're like a devil worshiper or someone who's just like entirely too or not. Let me not even say like devil worshiper. I don't think that would be the proper term here. This person just like either uses like black magic for like all of the wrong reasons, or they just use their power in like a much more practical sense to like ruin certain things like out of their own jealousy. This person is probably like very old as well. And then the Knight of Wands, this person's really taking action. With this Knight of Wands and this Eight of Wands, this person's really taking action. Like they're really mad, but it's like, what can you do? Like I don't even think there's much else I can say about this. Like, what are you mad about? Like and normally in every situation like this, it's like they never win. So it's like, why hate? Just appreciate. Like, like why hate? Like there's nothing to be mad about. Like, what is it that you could possibly do? I'm not gonna get riled up about this, but this might have been my pal. Hell, it probably was. But this is also your pal too. So do your like keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Whatever it is that you're doing. I do feel like for the most part it could be tarot readings, but it could also be for something else. But I get that there's like some chance of it being for something else. So that's probably like for like a handful of you guys. And then for most of you guys, it's like you guys could just be tarot readers watching this. I appreciate you and I thank you for watching me. So if you like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so down in the description box below. All the information for that should be there. I do accept donations to my channel, so I would greatly appreciate it if you did that. I accept Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo. Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. You can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom, or on Twitter at goodfelladom. I have a link tree in my bell section here on YouTube, as well as my social media bios that will take you to my SoundCloud, because I do make music. I have a double jointed finger, so I can like do that. But yeah, you can you can check out my SoundCloud if you like. I also have a podcast by the name of the Dom Podcast. It's spelled like how I spell my name on here, the DOM period podcast. That's on Google, Spotify, and Apple podcast platforms. And yeah, some of you guys could be podcasters telling the truth too. Or just talking about certain things, and it's just like, who do they think they are? Some of these people are actually like willing to kill you, by the way. Not for most of you, it might be like for one or two of you, they're going to kill you. Like that's how bad this can get. So without further ado, I'm going to move on to Pal 2. Thank you, Pal 1. Thank you for choosing me, Dom the Healer, as your tarot reader, and I'm signing off here. Have a good one. Alright, so if you pick Pal 2, you pick the citrine crystal. I'm going to pick it up in a second. Hold on. So if you chose Pal 2, you chose the citrine crystal. Sorry for the little teeny tiny delay here. But without further ado, let's get into your reading. So who was doing black magic on my Pal 2 and why? I just heard your book. I just heard your book. You guys could be writing a book, or you keep like a journal or a diary. This could be like a mother. Because I see someone here like writing in a diary, and it's like really personal stuff. It's like a girl. I think your mother or your father, they hate the fact that you're always taking care of yourself and doing very, very well for yourself because they don't know how to do that. This person is probably like very like vindictive or vengeful or like angry. What's this? Should I take the spirit? I'm hearing your whole world. Like either their whole world is coming crashing down or they want to take your whole world down. And I'm not gonna take it out because it came with a huge stack. Should I take this whole stack here, spirit? I'm gonna take it anyways because oh well. Take that one too, spirit. All right, I'm gonna take this one too. And then that will be that. On that, should I take more? No. All right, but basically, we got the world card out here. So this person sees you as someone who is prosperous, or you have the potential to prosper. So you have like limitless potential to yourself. They see you as someone who is like super strong, very, very strong. You could just be like, some of you. I get the sense that some of you guys could be like physically fit. I feel like if you're a man watching this, you could be physically fit. If you're a woman, you're either physically fit or you just have like a nice body, that people like. And like if this is like your father, like he doesn't want you to be seen as like a whore. I feel like some of you guys could have had like a mom who may have like passed away, just isn't there anymore. He might hate your mother, despise her because he thinks that she's a whore. So it's like he's like, oh, I don't want you to be a whore like your mother. That type of energy here or something like that. If it's your mother, she's jealous of your looks, your hair, the guys that you can get. She might try to like break you up with your partners. Like say if you brought a guy home, when you're not in the room, she'll like sneak in there and try to talk to him like like behind your back. Like this person, and she'll be like she'll act like a mean girl from high school, basically saying stuff like, oh just telling him like all sorts of bad stuff about you. She might say you didn't clean yourself that day, if you know what I mean. Like you didn't wash your ass that day, or whatever. Just to like kind of like scare this guy. But for some reason, I feel like maybe like some of the guys, like I think the universe either gave you a partner like this. Like I feel like maybe with like guys in the past, she's always tried this and they may have like worked or scared them away, and then the universe gave her you like one or two or three like people who she couldn't scare away, kind of. And she's like jealous of this because of your relationship you have with them. You need to move out. Because this person, I feel they carry like a lot of evil, low vibrational energy. They're probably like drinking. I'm not getting too much of like if you're like a guy watching this. If you're a guy watching this, your father might try to like hit on your girlfriends or whoever you be bringing home. Like they just be watching them. And then he'll try to like embarrass you in front of them also. Yeah, but it's like instead of like him like directly talking to the girl, it's like say if you guys are sitting in the living room, you sitting over there, he's sitting right here, and the girl's sitting on the other end of the couch, right? That's like how I'm seeing this. He'll start bringing up all of these like random like embarrassing secrets to try and like hurt you or make you look bad in front of her because he wants her or something like that. Like your parents are like very jealous of you guys and like your youthfulness and like the way you take care of yourself because it reminds them of either like what they once had that they sabotaged, like how they're sabotaging this for you, or it reminds them of what they no longer just simply can have, basically. And some of your parents, I feel like some of your parents like they themselves like maybe like physically like they're not ugly. They're like you're almost like your twin, but like an older version of you. And it's like they're not ugly, but they're ugly on the inside. They're not ugly on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside. This person's like super like jealous of like your work, whatever it is that you're doing for yourself. You could like start a business. Some of you guys do like sell clothes or like you do hair or whatever the case may be. This person is like watching you and they're looking at you like, wow, I wish I would have did that when I was younger because I chose to go smoke and drink and party and just get a job where, I wasn't happy at it. And they see you building something for yourself because I feel like this person could like, this is like heavy parent-child energy here. This person like sees you and thinks to themselves that like, no, it's not that. It's like maybe growing up, they try to like get you to stop having friends. Like they sabotage your friendships by bringing a lot of chaos into your life. And as a result, they had toxic relationships because of this. If this is like a single parent, or like they had a toxic relationship with your mother or your father or something like that. But there's like this level of toxicity here that keeps being presented within their lives because they see everything working out for you and nothing's working out for them. Even when they try to break it up, it's like it still doesn't work. Like you're that protected. Like they're jealous of how protected you are, so they're just gonna like keep throwing stuff at you until they can't hurt anymore. I'm hearing like divine masculine and like energy here. So like when normally with like a divine masculine, because like they operate out of masculinity so much and they don't think before they do stuff. They're just like tactless. They can hurt themselves a lot because of that, and it's to the point where it's like I think they might get so fed up. It's just like they'll probably still talk about you, like I don't know, on the other side of the house or like in the other room, or like just like very rudely or potentially like yell at you. But it's gonna get to a point where they're so exhausted they don't have the energy to come at you no more. But they're just still feeling how they feel. But how they feel has to do with them. It's not due to you. They're just projecting onto you. Um, the Empress in reverse. I feel like some of you guys could be like in the ages like 17 and up. Someone watching this might be like you could during your teens, basically. But then percent reverse, this person sees your light. They see the truth within you. They know that you're like a good soul. They know that you're like a good person. They know that you're like a healer. And this is like the type of parent where it's like, they had you thinking that you were supposed to come in and fix things for you. And although stuff like that can happen, I think they put entirely too much stuff on your shoulders. They didn't like take accountability for themselves. It's like the type of parent who wanted to continue being a child while they were a parent, and this resulted in you having to grow up and mature quicker. Because of this, and it's like they put entirely too much on your shoulders. It's like there's like I see like a 5-year-old kid here and like a grown adult who's probably like in their 20s or like in their 30s, but mostly within their 20s, and they act like a 12-year-old. And they keep projecting and throwing stuff at you because they're jealous of you. They've been like jealous of you your whole life. So it's like they launch like smear campaigns. They probably talk to people like at their job or in their family, but I feel like this is mostly like at work where they be talking like mad shit about you, like he like her, like he or she like they're too lazy, they don't get up and do anything, like they're just saying like all these different lies about you. But it's like when people see you, they think this, but it's like something about like your glow. It's like you keep glowing up like every single time you step out when you go outside. So it's like while they're talking about you, it's like people are watching them like grow, and they're like, how the fuck is that happening? Like they're believing what they're saying, but it's like there's this like undertone of like it being like okay, she keeps saying like her child is like fucking up, or he keeps saying his child is like fucking up and doing all this other stuff, and like and this, that, and the third. But every time I see them, it's like they're doing better than what they were doing before. So what's happening? Like that type of energy, and they might even mention this to them, but they're just gonna lie on it like again. I feel like with your like father, I see like a father and like a son here. I get the vibe that like maybe like the father is, regardless of whatever age you were at, maybe the father's girlfriend liked you or something, and she used to always try to like talk to you and like get close to you. She kept her boundaries obviously because she was like of an older age, but if she had the chance, I think she would have tried something. Like there's a good chance that that would have happened because of how attractive she thought that you were. Um, and your father like probably picked up on that, and because of that, he always like this is probably like partially why he kept lying on you. Like he was jealous, maybe. Regardless of what age you're at, I feel like some of you guys are like in your 20s, and this could be still like happening to you. Your father's girlfriend, because she could be younger than him. She wants you. If you're a girl, it could be the same way in the opposite. But like I get the sense that like there's like this like if you're like a girl, whoever like your like say if this is like a girl situation, a mom and a daughter basically. Her boyfriend or whatever, he's like a father figure to you. He's like a father figure to you. I think he's like very appropriate with the way that he like comes towards you. And I think ultimately like how he feels about you. He sees you as his daughter and he likes to spend time with you as his daughter kind of. And your mother is like jealous of that because she sees it as like her having to like compete for dick, and it's like he doesn't want to give that to you. I don't think he wants to like give that to you. I don't even know if I can say that word. I'm like a very blunt person. But I don't care. Let's move on. Let's move on. Like, what is it? Not pow. I'm talking about pow. We're gonna talk about card 9 of Cups here. The 9 of Cups is here. This person's like jealous of how content you are. Maybe growing up, like you probably like this is like this type of mother who like maybe like she herself was like a loser or something, like when she was growing up, but she was like a failure, or like if not like a failure, she probably had like a lot of issues growing up at home that like tainted her, and like to her everything, all that mattered was like being pretty for guys and like all these different like things, and she got it, but it's like she always got the men who wanted like a one night stand with her, and not the men who wanted like You know, to like basically give her a ring. Every single time it's like she got close to it, it's like it just never happened. Like this type of woman, it's like she goes out on a date with a guy and she's like, oh, like what's that? Like she's like, oh, you have a surprise for me, like, and then like it's just him pulling out his wallet to pay the like bill or something like that, or like he's not pulling out the ring, he's not giving her what she wants, and she looks at you and she sees you have like all of these accolades, like these achievements. Your mother probably had you like a lot of beauty pageants, or like maybe some of y'all could have played sports, or like y'all did cheerleading, whatever it was. You did something where it's like you were the star and a lot of people saw you like you were very pretty. And even if you weren't that great about it, she great at it, or like that popular within it, she was still jealous of you because it's just like, oh, this little bitch, like she gets everything she wants and she just doesn't appreciate it. I want that stuff. But she wanted to keep that hidden. She doesn't like want to do that. This person's like sending you like crazy like evil eye here, like they're super jealous. I should have did a jealousy reading, like instead of like a black magic reading, but shit. The tower, I'm paying attention to this lightning strike here. They're literally trying to send like lightning strikes at your tower to like destroy it, but it's not gonna work. The only tower I see coming down here is like your guys' relationship with this parent. For the dads out there, well not the dads, but for like the guys out there watching this, or your father might like if your father gave you condoms or he just goes in your room when you're not there, he might try to poke holes in them. Um yeah, he might try to poke holes in your. I see someone going into like their child's room with a thumbtack in your nightstand, wherever you keep your equipment, and he just got like a thumbtack and just going through some of them like multiple different times. And the holes are so small, it's like you can see them, but you can't. Like you really gotta look at it to see it. Um, for girls, your mother's. This is so evil. Your mother could be like I don't know, taking like your birth control pills and like misplacing them or something like that. Some type of pills I see, she's like swapping them out with other stuff. I think maybe. Um, this is literally like a person. This is like a bully type of energy. This is very sad and super evil. And it's like it's literally like when you're not looking, like you can sense there's something going on here because you're like, why are they just always in their room? Like why are they just like walking past me? And every time they walk past me, it's like there's like this smirk or like this sense of like a fake happiness or like this evil happiness. It's like someone who tries to pretend to be so happy, but underneath it, it's like they would snap on you in 2 seconds. Your mother is like evil. Your father is like super jealous of you. Um, yeah, with the Two of Swords here, someone here is being like super defensive. I feel like that's you watch this. You need to keep on guard. Like of your stuff. Like lock your room door when you're not home. I'm here like keep your girlfriend away from your father, or keep your boyfriend away from your mother. Like be more protective over your stuff to the point where it's like, oh, build a life for yourself outside of your house. Like you're gonna have to like find friends and stuff like that. Because some of you guys can still be like in your 20s or maybe like even in your 30s living at home with like your mother or your father. And this has been going on I think like all your life. Whenever your father like, and this is like a boy, like whenever your father saw you like with a girl of some kind, it's like he was jealous because he wished he had your looks. And that's what like my men out there like he was jealous because you like had maybe like better looks than him, or like he saw that you were young and you were hot and you were vibrant. So it's like he used to always try to like interrupt your conversations, and even the girls would sometimes look at him and be like, "Who the fuck is this? Like, why is he talking?" But it's just like and you were like probably oblivious to it because you thought your dad had good intentions. He was trying to break y'all up the entire time. And then he put you down for like not being with girls. He probably put you down for like wanting sex in general. Wow. Okay. Um, the Two of Wands here, you're like an inspiration to your father with the ways that you make choices, and he actually admires you in a way. Your father, this is like mostly like what I'm getting here for like a boy and a girl, but I think I can like channel into the girl side as well. But I feel like this message is mostly for boys. Um, for boys, it's like your father admires you. He admires like your sexuality, like your sexual prowess. The fact that your dad thinks you pimping basically, and he wants to be. He thinks he kind of like wants to be like he wishes he was like your age. Like I feel like if he gets around with partners who are just like not into him, and he feels like all of the partners you get with, it's like this energy of like maybe they're into you and you're not that into them, but or maybe you're just like very friendly to the point where it's like it's almost unbelievable like how into them you are, or it's almost unbelievable that you could be into these girls at all, and like he's not with it. Like he doesn't like that because he wants to sabotage. He wants to destroy it. Um, if you're like a girl, your mom is like watching you with all these, but it's basically the same thing, vice versa. Um, Nine of Swords in reverse. This person stays up at night, like thinking about this. Like they're jealous of you. They're like watching this. Like obviously this is a mother or like a father. They're watching your social media. Please take it how it resonates because I'm getting like a lot of boy stuff here, but my audience is predominantly female at the moment. Um, but yeah. I hope more men get into spirituality just because I feel like I can connect with that. But to anyone watching, I appreciate you for watching anyways. But like whoever this person is doing black magic on you, they're staying up at night, like watching your social media. Like your mother's like watching social media, watching your stories, like, oh, where are they? And this is like repeatedly, like almost like lurking entirely too much. Yeah, they see you as like the star. They know you have like star power or potential. There's something about you that's like you're very unaware of your power, but could be for anyone, like a boy with a mom or like a girl with a mom or a dad, like whatever. Take it how it resonates because this is literally for everybody. Like um your parents are like watching you through social media. I mean, I'm getting like single mom, single dad vibes here, and it's like they're wishing that they could be doing what you're doing. Like they see you like out at like bars, drinking, like having fun, like getting crazy. But there's this energy of like you being this popular person, but you don't know how popular you are. You don't know how great you are. You don't know that you are their star because like with them having to like screw up everything for you, like this kept you humble, but almost way too humble to the point where it's like you go outside, even if you're like the richest person on the planet right now, like you'd be way too modest. Like you'd be way too modest. Like a type of rich person who got money in their purse, like their bag or their pockets wherever they go, and you just give it away and come home empty-handed because you know you got more. Um, Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. This person, I'm hearing stopping bags. This person does not like I feel like they themselves might not be getting money. They're not getting much. No, something was like it's like a broke adult, like a broke parent here, like super broke. Whatever money that they have, they've been spending the whatever money they have in their savings accounts and like their bank accounts because they've been like out of work. Someone here has like a pending court case that's for like one or two of you, and some of your parents are just like flat out lazy. They don't want to do anything else to make any more money, so they see you making money like on your own, like using your skills, and they're like, damn, like why not think of that? And it's like they're jealous of it and they want you to stop you, and like they know that they can do it. They just don't want to get up and do it themselves. The King of Swords in reverse here. This is like a corrupt father to me, but it's also like a corrupt mom. Um, and so they're like highly indecisive. They don't know if they hate you or if they love you. The death card in reverse here. They reverse. So sorry, guys, I was thinking. But the death card right here is like someone here is like resisting change like bad. It's like they're resisting their own spiritual awakening because they're too busy looking at you and too busy trying to stop you and cause hell within your life at any cost they possibly can. But this person, when I tell you, is like weak. They can't see this. Like when you bring your girlfriend over, when you bring your boyfriend over. Can I even say that? Should I say that? They're like masturbating to you guys' noises, like on the other side of the wall. They've been doing this like since you were a child. Like they've been like plotting this. Like, someone looked into your Akashic records. They went to like a practitioner or like someone who practices like witchcraft and tarot, but in like a dark manner. And they're there to like use all of this energy against you. Like they're like tapping in, like they knew, like, hey, this person's like child is gonna be like a star, or, like a social media influencer, like highly influential. They're gonna be all of this stuff that I wish that I had because it's just like they're super jealous and like they've been vicious about it from the beginning. I feel like if this is like a mom, like she really wants to take you out. Like she really like I see someone like she probably has like nails, even if she doesn't have nails, like she literally like scratch the shit out of you if she could. If this is a father, he's just like an angry little boy. He's like an angry man child. Like there's no threat here really. Well, there's a threat because it comes through like his mouth, like his words. Like he can hurt you with his words. But it's really just projection. And it's just because like this is your father. You wouldn't want that to come to you from your father, but it just is. And that can be like for a girl and a guy out there. And the reason why I keep like saying it because this resonates like I think like with the whole boy aspect of this, my dad like that. This is kind of like what I've gone through like growing up. So it's like I get it. Um, yeah. Okay, but let's keep going. what is it? Three of Wands in reverse. This person's like super stagnant in their life, and it's like by choice. They're very fearful. Like this person's too afraid to look stupid for like 5 minutes, or like be embarrassed, or like have secrets come out. They're too afraid to actually sit down and cry. So it's like they just sit in the house all day, like upset, harboring all of their anger and like their feelings like towards themselves. I feel like most of this is towards themselves, and then some of it is towards you. Um, Like literally, some of it, it's not as much as you think. It's them hating themselves. You reflect everything that they wish that they could be, like in their external reality, and because it's like they constantly keep spewing hate at you. And there were times, like as a kid, where like this kept happening to you. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like you had no clue. Um, but yeah, there's that type of energy here, and then it's yeah, this person's like super stagnant. Like they have no idea like what they're doing when it comes to being a parent. It's like they may have had you at a point in time where they weren't ready to be parents, and as a result, it's like they maybe neglected you as a child, and you were strong enough to go and find how to do things on your own and basically raise yourself. And you did a pretty damn good job of it. And it's like they're shocked, like, yo, how the fuck did they do all of that? Like I had both of my parents growing up, and I couldn't even do that. Like they weren't pushed as hard as you were, or even if they were pushed as hard as you were, they didn't go as far as they should have, or they went as far as they should have, but they didn't go as far as they could have, basically. With this Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, this is someone who is like, I'm here like their looks are deteriorating, like they're getting older. This is because they don't take care of themselves that much. Some of your parents, I get the sense that like, yeah, I feel like your parents, like, they try to eat healthy now that they're older, and like they might have like certain issues. Somebody here likes to eat ginger, like put it in their smoothies, or like eat beets. Beets are like a natural Viagra for men. Like, yeah, beets are like a natural Viagra for men. Beets and watermelon like Viagra for men. Um, but they're eating stuff like that. Basically, somebody's out here eating cucumbers. They out here eating strawberries, whatever the case may be. Perhaps like a lot of spinach too. They're trying to like eat healthy. Like but this is like and them being in competition with you. Like they want to be like you. So it's like nah. Like my son, my daughter are looking good. Like I gotta get healthy too. But they're probably never tell you this. Or if they do tell you this, is like, hey, like, I'm doing what you're doing now. I'm supposed to be, like, just trying to be like you, and you just look at them like, okay. And it's because you don't care. It's like, with them having neglected you so much as a kid, it's like, you don't care about that energy. You don't give a shit. Like, it's just like, okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Like, do it by yourself. Because you had to do it by yourself, so you feel like that's the way that's supposed to go. And it's not, but I'm here, you need to keep acting like this toward them because it's just pushing them away. They're competing with you, and you're competing with yourself. Like, your parents are in competition with you. Like, they literally want to be you, that type of energy. And these people, I think they're broke. Like, literally broke. They probably spend their last dime, like, trying to compete with you. Like, that's how bad this gets. They're broke. And I feel like you guys live at home with them. You guys could be, like, in your, like, late teens. Or just a teenager in general watching this. Or, that's for some of you guys. Most of you guys, I think, are, like, in your 20s. Like, your early 20s. In college or fresh out of college. Like, your dad always wants to know about you. He tries to. I feel like what I'm seeing here. I feel like he wants to know about your relationships and like your sex life, but he doesn't ask for some reason. And this is like the energy of a person who like he's waiting for you to basically tell him, but when he tells you, it's like he discourages you. This is like a type of person who is like they're jealous, but they don't want to show off their jealousy, so they try their hardest to like hide it, but it shows when they discourage you for wanting sex. Basically, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like if this is like a mom, like she really shows that like she really shows that she wants it, because this person is like super confident, but it comes across in like a almost like a foolish type of way, or like a childish or like idiotic type of way maybe, where it's like she might just like outrageously say certain things. I feel like I feel like a lot of parents can get like this, because it's like they sometimes wish they could be younger too, so it's like understandable. But in this case, like for most of you, like, it may not necessarily be, like, them going overboard, but for some of you, it is, like, they're going overboard. Like, maybe they're getting way too personal. But anyways, someone here is brokenhearted with the Three of Swords here, and I feel like it's you guys. You guys are, like, brokenhearted when it comes to your relationship with your parents because of how they treated you growing up. It's like them treating you like this, and now they're acting like these, like, children, like, while you're an adult, like, oh, I'm trying to be like you now. I'm trying to do what you do. And it's like, they're kind of like their attempt of trying to, like, get close to you again or, like, try to, like, reestablish that relationship, but it's like the bond was already broken. The trust was already broken. Like, you guys need to forgive them. You need to forgive yourselves. Mostly forgive yourselves for putting up with that growing up. Just say to yourself, like, I forgive myself for, and then think of, like, that childhood moment. that you need to forgive yourself for. I forgive myself for putting up with my parents' shenanigans. I forgive myself for not protecting myself against my parents growing up. Because you expect your parents to be your protector, but they didn't do that for you. They were your destroyer, actually. So you guys are very brokenhearted about your parents, but you're gonna have to forgive. And that's just to help you move forward, and so you don't repeat cycles. The Queen of Wands. What is it? Someone here is super courageous and brave. I see like a man. When I talk about like men and women, I'm starting to like realize that now. I think it's like divine masculine, divine feminine energy. So please take it how it resonates. I know I said that like a bunch of times within this reading, but please take it how it resonates. Someone here is like a fire breathing dragon. You can have like a fiery temper where it's like it doesn't come out until you really get angry. Some of you guys are like Libras. When Libras get angry, it's like a tornado that literally like quickly comes in, fucks shit up, and then it just like leaves. Then they go back to being nice. Some of you guys I feel like fire signs. You could be like a Leo watching this, and it's like you hear this, and it's like yeah, it's like you guys have like a temper. It's like I feel like for the most part, you guys can be because fire signs can act like very immature at times. Especially like when they're either out in the world at home with their family. It's like one or the other. And I feel like when you're at home, you might act like very like mature. Maybe when you go outside, you act like mad childish. Something about that it like really irks your father because he feels like that's not who you are. And with your mother, like she likes it. And she even like encourages this behavior, but your mother might have mental health issues because she looks at you like you're her baby. Like if you're like a girl, it's like she still. I feel yeah, she does that to you. She's like, oh, like my little baby, like it's just like she wants to like. She's your mother try. Did your mother try to? Did you? Some of y'all mothers tried to pimp y'all out to like older men because maybe you like developed at like a younger age or something, and she saw this. And this is for like the boys out there too. Your mother tried to like pimp you out to older women. And it's just like telling them like, oh, like like, and I feel like she lied. She was telling them like, oh, like older women always find like my child attractive. Like older men always try to find my child attractive. And I feel like that's her insecurities because maybe she just wanted like a cute kid, um, or also just like that's her way of trying to like big you up. But it was like very inappropriate when she was doing it at like a young age for you. Someone here, yeah, your mom could be like a fire sign herself. I get like an earth sign type of vibe as well for your mother. The judgment here, these people are going under spiritual judgment. They're receiving like their bad karma, like it's literally getting dished out to them in front of you. Not all of it, but like a good amount of it to the point where you can see that their demise is either slowly coming or it's already here and it's getting worse kind of. And that's definitely for like a mom here. Like she probably could barely get out of bed or she's probably like very sick. She probably has like cancer or like kidney disease or like something going on with like her health there. Something is like very much hurting her. For your father, he might have like erectile dysfunction where he cannot get it up, or he's in like these toxic relationships with women who are like highly narcissistic and like very like abusive verbally and like very loud, and it's like he can't take it, but he doesn't know how to get himself out of it. And this is like heavily affecting like his sex, like obviously with the erectile dysfunction. Um, but it's also like with his partners because like they're not happy, they're not pleased with him, so it's like they cheat. And then last but not least, with this Eight of Cups right here, this is you guys. You guys are gonna like relocate into like a place of like near nature or like near water. And you have like as if you live in nature, you probably have like a view of like a big field or like the mountains or something, like maybe like a huge like it's just like this beautiful kind of like landscape like ahead of you. Like when the sun shines, it be shining. If you're moving near water, because you guys could be like in a city. Like you could be like near a city, like in a city. There's like a bridge here. There's like nice lights. It's like it's very beautiful here. Like I think your parents are gonna be even more jealous when you move out because they're gonna see what you have and be like, wow, I really wish I had that. But it's like they literally cannot get to you. Like Spirit is not allowing it. There's like a spiritual gate that they literally cannot open. But yeah, so if you like the book of personal reading with me, wait, the spiritual gate that they cannot open. Yeah, it's like they're knocking on the gates. It's like standing outside of heaven, like knocking on the gates, waiting for God to come back, and He just has His back turned to you because you can't like go there. So you either have to sit there and wait, or like just go into the land of the shadows, go to hell, basically. Somebody, yeah, I'm hearing that's their karma. Is like going to hell. But I'm hearing like hell on earth. When I think of like hell on earth, or like if you believe in hell, I don't really believe in hell. I believe in something like a little bit different that I don't even know how to fully articulate or explain right now. But it's like I think hell is more of a mindset. Like you're gonna like just be very, very miserable. They're gonna be themselves like kind of like stuck in this energy because they can't get out of it. Some of them are gonna get themselves out of it, but it'll be like after a spiritual awakening where God really fucked them up like bad, like mentally and potentially even physically. Some of y'all parents like might even die while you're gone, or while like after you moved out. And like when you like hear about that, because I feel like I'm telling you this, and you might have watched other tarot readings about this, you might know that that's what's gonna happen. And it's almost like I'm hearing don't beat yourself up. Like you weren't supposed to stay there anymore. You were meant to like get up at least, so it's like no need to like beat yourself up or feel like anything was wrong. I feel like for like you know some part of you is not gonna feel that way. It's like because you know that that was what was meant to happen. And it's just like you kind of just like went with it, and you like I feel like you block yourself off of people who try to blame you because you might have like family members or like people around you like, oh well, that's your mother, that's your father. You didn't care about them, and it's not that like you didn't care. You just chose to care about yourself for once in your life because they were out to get you. So, anyways, it's like if you like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. All the information should be down in the description box below. If you would like to donate to my channel, that will also be greatly appreciated. That information for that is down in the description box below. Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, or hit the notification bell to know when I'm posting another reading or if you want to see another video. You can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom or on Twitter at goodfelladom. I have a link tree in my about section here on YouTube as well as my social medias. My YouTube channel will literally link you directly to my Twitter and Instagram if you're interested. But in that link tree, I have a SoundCloud because I do make music. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. Also, I have a podcast by the name of the Down Podcast. If you want to check that out, you can check that out as well. That's on Google, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's spelled like how I spell my name on here, the DOM period podcast. And I will see you guys later. This is for my people who chose the citrine crystal. Sorry if you couldn't see it. Someone once asked me, I want to show you the maybe. It's like this pale orange crystal, almost like it's yellow. But yes, thank you for choosing me, Dom. Thank you for choosing Dom the Hill. I go by Dom. I'm signing off, and let's move on to Pile 3. Thank you. Have a good one. Let's go with Pile 3. So, like, right off the bat, I think somebody in your business. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Who's doing black magic on my Pile 3? Alright, somebody in your business. Like your literal business, like your career business. Y'all got some customers, y'all got some Karens out here, some Kyles. Like some of y'all might work in like a neighborhood. Or wherever you work at, it's like probably like a even if it's not like a predominantly white area, because what I'm seeing here is like a predominantly like an area of like color. There's like a lot of diversity, but then there's like this outrageous like white woman standing outside screaming about God knows what. Should I take the spirit? So who's doing black magic on you and why? We have the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. This person is someone who wants to be in the spotlight, but they feel like they can't, so they just like act out and like bring this to you. This is literally just a bad customer. I feel like with the King of Cups here, this person they have like good emotional control over themselves. This is like something like they're literally acting like this is like they're just acting, like that's literally all it is. They're acting. That's acting. Literal like acting. I keep thinking acting. This is a person who's probably like very like emotionally well. They just want to like take you down, so they come in acting like they don't know how to control themselves. Basically, with this King of Cups right here. Right here, the Hierophant in reverse. This person is learning like a powerful lesson right now, or they're having some teachable moments. I see like this might be like a wife who probably stays at home a lot. She lives like a traditional domestic lifestyle where her husband makes all the money, or like if she has a job, it's like a small one, like a part-time one, and then she just comes home. I get the vibe that like this woman she's just bored. Like that's literally she's just bored. Like that's all I can literally just like describe it as. This person's bored. They don't know any better, or like yeah, they don't know shit. They don't know any better. So it's like they want to like just basically like, hey, let's see what would happen if I yelled at this black man or if I yelled at this Asian woman, like anybody, like just to see what happened. Like they see social media, and then like literally like if they get like backlash for this, they're gonna be like on camera like crying with their shades on, like, oh my god, like I didn't know, like I'm not a racist, like I was just doing what I thought I should, like they're lying, they did this on purpose. Like I guess this really happens, guys. Yeah. um like obviously you've seen it before, but I didn't think, eh, it don't matter what the fuck I think, shit. Damn, this shit really be happening. It really be happening. Like like someone literally like targeted you. It's not crazy like at all. It wasn't even like, I guess, real emotions. It was like literally like a target. Like this is basically a hate crime. The magician. Yeah, this person's manipulative. They're trying to manipulate the situation here to make it look like something just to get themselves out of it. This is the person who's like perfectly fine. They're just racist. What? They're not perfectly fine if they're racist. I guess I don't know. The chariot up right here. Um, this person is I'm hearing they're having trouble with moving forward. This reminds me of like someone who's like rich. Yeah, this makes me feel like this person can be like a bit like rich or something, and whatever the fuck is going on in their lives is like they know that they're gonna move forward. They know. I feel like a woman here. She got that haircut. Y'all know that haircut I'm talking about, where it's like the thing coming over like their face, the little like blonde like bang coming over their face, and like something about it is just like spunky going on in the back, and it's like highlights just like blonde and like tan and like I don't know, like black or brown or whatever. And there's a woman and she's wearing shades, and this shit is funny as hell because I just heard like when this like because I feel like this woman thinks that she can just do this and get away with this, and she's gonna act like. But like when she goes with like to like her party with like all of her white friends or like because I keep here seeing her with Republicans, so like her Republican friends, and she comes in like with her casserole or like whatever the fuck she got, like it's mad funny because they're like, hey Karen, we don't want your fucking racist ass casserole, like go the fuck home, like there's something like that, and it's so hilarious. And it's like they're turning her away. It's like she had no idea that this would like really backfire on her, but it really backfired. Like she didn't. She just thought that she could just do this and got away with it. Um, this person is super like racist. Like simply put, and like they're crying for help, and it's like I guess maybe because I just never seen this with my two eyes, it's insane to think that like people intentionally do this, but they do this. Like this is what's happening. This is who's doing black magic on you, and this is like I'm also saying within their life. I feel like whatever they did that they did to you, it's like I see someone like throwing stones at like a giant, and you're just like sitting there, like you're just sitting there like you don't care. Yeah, it's just like you're just sitting there, you're not moving. It's just like, all right, like just call the police. Like I'm not dealing with this. Like it's above me now, ma'am. Like that type of energy. Like oh my gosh. The tower. This person's life is literally going to come crashing down, or they're mad because like I don't know, maybe their husband does not like them, or their partner or spouse doesn't like them, so they feel the need to have to go out and just like cause havoc and chaos because they're bored. But this is only like destroying their lives, like from the inside out, or I guess the outside in. I don't know. As for you, you're the victim, kind of. You don't treat yourself like a victim, but you just are. Something's gonna happen. I see, like, I don't know, like, you're gonna capitalize off the attention that you're getting, because I think this is, like, good publicity for you, because it's gonna be pretty obvious that this woman, like, messed it up. Like, I think someone caught this person, like, on camera before they, like, went to your shop, or, like, talking about how they were gonna, like, try to destroy you. And like they like posted the video like after this became a big deal, like I don't know, on social media, like in your town or whatever, and you guys get the upper hand and like you get more customers and you start having sales and making more money. Like I'm hearing a flash sale here. Yeah, just like stand your ground. Fuck this person. This also, I'm getting like with this, I'm getting stand your ground because this has to do with resilience and grit. This is the Nine of Wands, and then you see this person here and how they're just like clinging on to this stuff. This is like a woman holding on to like that woman or that person I'm talking about holding on to their lies. This person's dramatic. Like, there's this video I once seen. I don't know if it was in like a courtroom or if it was in like a church. Somebody got hit in the back of the head. It was this white woman. She got hit in the back of the head by somebody, and you could tell she got hit like super soft. And then she was like, and she like started screaming, and she like folded over and like hit the floor and tried to act like somebody really fucked her up. Like it's just like the smallest hit is just like my neck, my back. Like it's just so funny. Like that it's that type of energy here. It's like a person who clearly started this is now being like a big ass baby. This person's like super childish. I feel like they lived life the right way and that they did things like what their parents told them to do, like what society told them to do, and they got bored with this and now they're just like do fucked up shit. And now they're the Karen of town. Like forever kind of. Or like their city or like the internet, I don't know. For like one or two of you, this might be like on the internet, like a worldwide Karen or Kyle. The moon card here, this person's like confused. They probably suffer from like depression or like mental health issues. They just want to like cause like issues in your life because they're bored with theirs. Ain't much. Yeah, this person's super stubborn. It's like the universe wanted to give them like a spiritual awakening or something, but because they just went and did this, like they're focused on these cups right here, not looking at what the spiritual awakening is. And I'm hearing they're not getting the spiritual awakening because now they got to go through like a whole nother karmic cycle or something, where they have to like figure shit out. Some of y'all could have this on like y'all review section on like y'all Google channel or like not y'all Google channel, y'all Google page like y'all Yelp review page or whatever. Whereas this woman they're just like outrageous and for some reason it's like really standing out because you know that they're lying. But it's like you're like you see this and at first it's like almost appalling, but then it's just like you know what, I know what happened. God knows what happened. Like let's move on. And it just becomes like a big deal on social media because they might like try to like say something like someone might go on the news and talk about you. See, I got the Three of Swords here. Someone here is like brokenhearted. I feel like it's you guys. Like maybe when you see this, like for those who do have a person like on the news, they're gonna go in there and like lie. So like all of the townspeople, like the community, or like if they can, like the world, and be like, this company was like so rude to me. They did this, and then like when y'all like this company was so rude to me. They did this to me. They spit in my food. Da, 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 da. And then it's like when y'all get to tell your side of the story, y'all literally like, yo, we have never met this person a day in our lives. Like it's so weird, but this is like I think good publicity and like good karma for you guys. Because for some reason, it's like you're going to have like a whole new like surge of like people coming in because they feel sorry for you when they find out that this woman laughed. And it's literally like instant karma almost. It's like they threw a stone, like literally like they threw it. Like say if they threw it and it went like right away, it probably got no further than like 3 inches and like bounced back and just like fucking hit them in the face. I see like them throwing a ball or something. Whatever it is that they threw, it literally like as soon as it left their hand, it came back even quicker and like hit them right in their face. Like that's how this ended. Queen of Wands, I'm hearing be more selfish. So this making me think like I need to like something about beefing up your security. I'm hearing like lockdown. I see like beefing up your security because I got like new like clients or like surgeons, like a new surgeons of people coming in. Like if this is like for like an online business, like you'll get like more clients. So you have to like change the way you do stuff, change your passwords, do all sorts of stuff like that. The King of Pentacles. This is all about money. I think this person did this for some money. Maybe this person just got divorced and they want more money. So they tried to like come in. That's where someone here came into your store or whatever and pretended to slip and fall and hurt themselves. And they, you ever seen the movie Friday? Like, anyways, they pretended to like slip and fall and hurt themselves, and I think they're about to get like all these millions of dollars out of you. But like, someone was recording them like setting up their own demise. So like, it's like now like you just have to use that against them in court, and like more than likely you'll win. Like all of you are gonna win. Everyone watching this will win. Taking action. This person's like actively taking action, trying to destroy you. Because this might not be the first time. They could have went and did this like multiple times to try to like destroy you. And the world saw this. Like on social media, they're watching like, yo, like what is it with about this business? Like it's like a business that kind of like is very popular on social media for like having like all these outrageous things there. But regardless of how like ghetto it looks or like how like trashy it looks, like more people keep coming to you because like your business is becoming like a landmark. Or something like a landmark or something just like big and important. These people are childish as fuck. This person is childish as hell. What's this at the bottom? Oh, the Emperor in reverse. This is you guys just like sitting there like minding your business. Like okay, like let the buffoons do the buffoonery. Like what's the saying? Can I say this, angels? When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. When you do clownery, like that type of energy. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness. Shit is real out here. People really do this stuff. It's sad. I don't know what the hell I just saw. What was that? Fortune in reverse. And this person's karma, and I do get the vibe that they lost money. They are going to like just go broke because they gotta pay like their lawyer fees and whatever to defend themselves in court. And the problem with them like going broke is that this is for people who had like a divorce. they're gonna like try to constantly like take money from their partner. And they're like either they're gonna get it and it won't even be enough to keep them stable. Like they might even lose their kids because of this because they're like are gonna be an unfit parent. They'll like continue to piss their partner off to the point where they just have no other option but to just flatly like close the door on them and like not care. And they'll literally just be like left alone like for this one mistake they made that actually made like a huge difference in the world. It's gonna force them to have to go inward, and they're gonna have to like literally start from the bottom, and like build their way like all the way back up into like financial prosperity, which they're gonna either have a tough time doing it or it just won't happen at all. Because I feel like this is a person who probably had like everything handed to them. They were coddled a lot growing up, so it's like they don't know how to do this for themselves. Hell, this was never meant to be a karma reading, but shit, that's what it. Black magic, it's a lot of shit going on. Death in reverse. This person's like resisting a change. Like they were given a chance to like change this, like, and it was literally by them just like choosing to leave you alone, like basically stopping while they were ahead, and they just chose to go through because they didn't have anything better to do. Excuse me. I'm gonna pick these three, and then that's it. What's at the bottom? Shake this one too, Spirit. I'm in that one because it's just loose in my hand now. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like this is very like self-explanatory. Like you're gonna win. All right, what is this? The Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm here to turn your pain into power. This is like you guys literally using this as like publicity, like regardless of like how, because maybe your marketing strategy is just not that great right now, or y'all needed like a little bit of controversy. This is like good karma coming to you, where it's like y'all got controversy, but it's like good controversy. Like there's nothing wrong with your food, there's nothing wrong with your restaurant, your business, your product. It's just this person. Here we have the Ace of Swords. This is gonna like allow you to bring in like new ideas on how to run your social media accounts, or how to run your business, so you can beef up security and protect yourself. The Lovers in reverse. I feel like people are gonna hate this person. They might lose a partner, like lose whatever job that they have if they have one. And this might people will have like I guess maybe like a neutral outlook on your business or your restaurant. But it's like they don't care. I think they're still gonna come in. Like you won't lose any customers, like at all. With the Hangman in reverse, someone here is stuck. I feel like it's this person. They're stuck in a rut that they literally dug themselves in, like out of boredom. Like that's how bad this got. And as a result, it's like they have no new emotional beginning, no new emotional start. Like no one feels bad for them. Like I said, like get the fuck out of here, Karen, with your fucking racist ass casserole. Like that type of shit. Like no one cares about how they feel. So it's like they're walking around. It's just like, I'm sorry, I'm not a racist. I just don't know what to do. And it's like no, like everybody's just pushing them away. Like ma'am, I don't care. It's above me now. But yeah, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. All the information should be down in the description box below. If you would like to donate to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. I accept Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo for my payment methods. Also, I use that also for my personal reading. So if you like a personal reading, yeah, just hit me up. Like, let me know. Please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, or hit the notification bell. If you want to find out whenever I post a new reading. I'm sorry, I'm saying so much. You can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom, or on Twitter at goodfelladom. You can also find a link tree in my about section here on YouTube. My YouTube channel will link you directly to my social medias. But in my about section on my social media bios, you can find my link tree that will take you to my podcast, the Dom Podcast, that's on Google, Spotify, and Apple podcast platforms. If you want to, you guys can check that out. And also, I have a SoundCloud because I do make music, so you're more than welcome to check that out as well. And let's move on to pile 4. So thank you for choosing me, Dom. I go by Dom the Healer. And signing off. Have a good one, you guys. Alright, what's good, pile 4? I feel like some of you guys could be sex workers, some of you guys could be chefs. But I mostly get like food and sex here. Some of you guys could be architects as well, or like engineers. Or that could be like, I don't know how you dress up on camera, but yeah, you guys are some of you guys are like hot models. Who, like, you're a model, maybe like on Instagram, or like sorry, there was a car going by. Maybe like a hot model on like social media. And, or like a sex worker on social media or whatever. And you also do like, I don't know, engineer work, or you're an architect, or you're a chef, or whatever the case may be. But let's get into your guys' reading. Spirit, can you please tell me about pile 4s? Ooh, sorry. It was a lot of Palo Santo that I just like spewed out. protection and cleansing. Excuse me. Spirit, can you please tell me about my power 4 here in their reading? What is here for power 4? I'm definitely getting like sex work. I'm getting a vibe that well, it's not even a strong vibe. I'm just hearing sex work. Let's pull some cards. You got the High Priestess in reverse. I just heard you don't know what you're talking about. Somebody don't know what they're talking about here, or someone thinks that you don't know what you're talking about. Sorry about that noise. The Fool. This person's a fucking idiot. Yeah. Oh, but I just said you don't know what you're talking about. And the Fool is about having a new beginning. So for who's doing black magic on you? Somebody in your comment section. Somebody who's jealous of you. Someone who sees you as like a sex worker, and because it's like they think of you as like a dumb whore, man or woman watching this, and they don't think that like you're smart or that you can be, because I feel like you guys might double as like social media influencers and sex workers. They don't think that you guys can be smart or like make money on the internet. Somebody who's mad at you. Somebody might have like a mother mad at them that is like talking to them from like a shadow account or a burner account. Three of Pentacles. This could be someone you work with. Doing black magic on you. If you're like a sex worker, there's someone out there who is like a sex worker too, and they're like in some way, shape, or form like close to you. Maybe not at the closest form, but it's like they think that they know everything. This person like wants to sleep with you, but they're also very jealous of you. They want to collaborate with you, but they also are very jealous of you. The Moon upright. This person's confused and lost. They probably drink a lot behind closed doors to like cope with this, but it kind of just makes it worse for them. I'm hearing there's trouble. This person has a trouble like keeping balance in their life with stuff. They probably like, I don't know, someone's dog could have died here and that's taking a toll on them. Something that could be happening within their family. And this could be someone within their like comment section, like they're like spewing hate about you, like starting like a smear campaign. And this is like I see like a woman doing this to a man, or like a feminine doing this to a masculine. Excuse me. But she's like, they might even go as far as to say that you raped them, but people, like, looking at you, it's like they know that didn't happen. And you may have to defend yourself, or you did defend yourself over this. The Emperor in reverse here, I'm hearing give credit where credit is due. This person is either, like, mad, they feel unfulfilled about something, and I think it's because, like, you told them no. You told them no because you didn't like their energy. I feel like, some of you guys might have watched, I did another video about, like, a talents and gifts, and I talked about sex work there. And I was talking about, like, a boy, who had been through some stuff, like, in his life. And, like, and he was, it was within one of the sex work pals, but I'm getting that same energy here. If you watch that, video, I think it was, like, pal 2 or pal 3, or pal 2 and 4. But I know pal 2 is where I mentioned like sex work at. This gives me the vibe because I see like a boy. It's like a girl is coming at you and she wants to sleep with you so badly. And it's like in the midst of her like making all these like false claims about you, and people can see this. Like they show up to your doorstep or your neighbors watch them. They like try to call you like a rapist or like all this like other stuff or whatever. And you're not. And like right in the midst of them like doing this, because I see you like you be like got the door cracked in front of them, or like you got the door open and you sitting in front of them like, and you're just like what do you want through the door? She's like, oh, like like it's just, and then like after, I keep saying but like after all that hooting and hollering that they're doing, it's just like, can I please have sex with you? Like, and it's just like you slam the door in their face and they'll go fuck you, then. And then they start calling. They start to back up. This person has like serious mental health issues. This person's like really like emotionally broken as well. They could have been like sexually assaulted by like other people. I think what it is that like with them being in their heads a lot, maybe they were like sexually assaulted like when they were like a kid or something. And as a result, it's like any man that just doesn't give them what they want. This person can be a Pisces, a Taurus, or an Aries. I'm mostly thinking like Aries sun, because Aries do have an issue with like like they're used to getting what they want. So it's like the fact that they cannot have you to them are like the golden child, like your penis or your vagina or whatever. It's like golden, and they can't like stand to see you with someone else, but they like literally they watch your content, they want you. I think what it is that with them having like maybe being like touched as a kid and like them feeling like they have to get everything that they want all the time, they will like manipulate the situation as much as possible. But this person, like, they want you, like, you gotta sound like they're masturbating to your videos, like, behind closed doors. And you know this, and you know that they want you. This is like a girl or like a feminine energy who's just fiending for you way too much. And it's like you can't do it. You don't want to do anything with them because they're doing too much. They carry entirely too much like heavy dark energy with them. This person's like going overboard, emotionally. But I see two people here. One person is like really like one feminine like is really going overboard to the point where it's like they're manipulating the situation, they're doing too much, they're spreading lies. And then there's this other one who's actually like completely innocent and like I think maybe they just came to you on like a drunk night and for some reason they was like crying out your doorstep. And maybe you like politely push them away. The one that you like either politely pushed away or some of y'all think just like flat out no. Y'all like politely pushed this person away because you knew that they were like a good person. They're gonna like get themselves together. And then they're gonna find their way back to you. You guys might end up like in a relationship kind of. And like that other person, that other feminine that was like doing entirely too much, like they're gonna keep doing it. And this person that you like politely pushed away, they're gonna like help defend you, kind of. This is like your rescuer, like your Lois Lane to your Superman, or your Superman to your Lois Lane, kind of. Two of Swords in reverse here. Be more vulnerable. This person is probably like incredibly vulnerable because of whatever death. They probably lost their mother. But this really isn't your issue. They just like want what they want because they don't know how to get it outside of just like sex. Like they feel like they have like everything like with them, and because they're just gonna like demote them within like their like range. Like maybe like in the world of like sex work, there's like these top tier people that you have like access to that you can like work with or sleep with. You watching this, you have the potential to get with those people. This person doesn't, so they're gonna like be with the people. Like they kept calling you a rapist, and now they're gonna end up having to like collaborate with other rapists, kind of, or people who'd like to sexually assault or like flat out like violate someone, and they're not gonna like it. Or they might like it, I guess, because I feel like with this person being as broken as they are, they can't open their eyes and see like why that behavior is wrong. Two of Swords in reverse, and then we got the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is like they're gonna try to make you jealous because that's what they feel towards you, especially when they see you with this other person you had to push away. For the moment, that person you pushed away, I think they had a spiritual awakening and they went to go focus on themselves, and they kind of like led them right back to you. But it was like at a perfect moment where instead of them like knocking on your door, it's like y'all walked into the room with each other and saw one another, and it's like they forgave themselves. Did they forgive you? I don't think they forgave you like when y'all met, but it's like you're happy to like see them, and something about that warms their heart. But they're like, fuck you. Like on the inside they're just like fuck you, but it's just like they still want you, but they know that they don't need you now because they had that awakening. It's just so cool. Well, that part, the other part is not that cool. But they're gonna like defend you and like stand up for you. But like with this Five of Swords here, I feel like this other person like they themselves like they're gonna end up getting into like fights and like I can't like if I like I think like because people may not see it this way, but I do feel like you can be like of a high vibration and do sex work. And like I feel like in the world of sex work, they're gonna like you're gonna be like on your way to being with like more higher vibrational partners who are like much more like respectful and like there's these angelic qualities about them where they respect each other, they respect one another's bodies, but they still come together and have their fun. And then like this person's gonna be like with like the low vibrational like sex workers, like perhaps like even people off the street. Like they're just gonna like continue like to fall to their demise because like excuse me, they went on this smear campaign about you, like lying on you and saying certain things about you. The world in reverse, their world is gonna turn upside down. They're gonna like start losing money. Like if they lived like in like maybe like a luxury, like a semi-luxurious apartment, is gonna start falling apart. They're only gonna be able to like be able to live in like I'm hearing like what is it, like the projects or stuff like that, or like in just like in housing where I didn't even mean to put my phone. I have no idea why this there. But like just like lower, like I want to call it like, should I call it that? No. Basically, like the houses that they live in, they're not going to be like top tier like that anymore because they're not going to be able to afford it. And like it will show because I feel like you guys can be like independent like sex workers working on stuff, and like you're gonna be able to like go to like all of the sets that look really really nice and they take really really good care of people as you like work yourself up there. You guys are like very prestigious like watching this, like very sophisticated. You take very good care of yourself. You're gonna have to forgive yourself when you meet this new person, by the way, because like it'll like hurt you. It's gonna make you feel like you can't have them at first because you pushed them away a little bit and you can tell like that may have hurt them, even though that's not your problem. But it might trigger you a little bit, and in some way somehow there might come a point where it's like y'all get the opportunity to do a scene together. And it's like magical. It's like magical. It's like this person finally got what they wanted. There was everything like they expected and more, but it's like it came at a point when they didn't expect it. And as for you, it's like it came at a point where you like something about like for them, it's like I think it's mostly the sex, and for you, it's just them as a person. like you didn't think that they could like work on themselves that much, but you knew that they were still like nice. Like something in your heart told you this person was nice. So I see you like closing the door, and it's like you got your face in the crack, and it's like you're just slowly going through it because you know you can't like you don't want to be mean because you know that they don't deserve that, or maybe they did deserve it, but it's like you had to do what you had to do. So it's like when y'all meet each other, like again, it's almost like a soulmate connection kind of. And when this person finds out, especially like, well, it's not the sex that I think links them to you, even though they like it. I feel like it definitely makes them feel better about you, like on the inside, but they still have some like, I don't know, like forgiveness to give out to themselves and to you. And then like once y'all like get together, something's gonna happen like emotionally. Maybe y'all might link up with each other like after the scene or like after y'all do what y'all do, like at a coffee shop or like at a restaurant. Y'all start talking, you know, like address it, and this person like, yeah, like I forgave you. Like it's like this sense of like relief like amongst them that I'm kind of like starting to get myself. And this y'all are gonna like start dating each other. When this person finds out about who this person is, because they might know some of that person's secrets, it's like exposing time. Like it's like, oh nah, but remember when you did this, remember when you did that? Like they're like gonna help you fight back, and they're probably gonna do all the talking for you. Like, oh no, but remember when you did this, remember when you did that? Like we was there together. I saw you. Like it's just like that type of energy. It's like they're gonna like literally like push this person away. This other person that was like overdue, they're gonna be really, really angry, like really, really sorry because they lost a lot of clientele. Once people find out what happened to them, I see like a person like I don't know, because I feel like I don't know, maybe y'all all live in the same building, but that's like the analogy or like the vision I'm getting here. I live in the same building. This person probably lives like either downstairs from you or like across the hall, something like that. And it's like I see them like they're like crying like angry crying like at your doorstep and, like right before they're about to hit you. It's like you and your new person partner slam the door in their face, and especially like runs away screaming like they're running down the hall like running down the stairs like whatever back to their dorm or not their dorm but their apartment. And people see this and this is like not a good look for them. It's like people are like disgusted, and once they find out what happened, it's like okay, like I don't want to work with that person because they can't control their emotions. Or like I don't want to work with this person because this is just ugly. This is not what I want to associate myself with. And as a result, they start working with people who just simply do not care. And as a result of them like not caring, it's like they don't follow rules. They do what they want. I'm just here. I just heard like I have my way. Like they're gonna run into some sad sexual experiences that will like break them like emotionally like badly to the point where like there's like no return almost. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This person, because I feel like I'm getting into their karma now. Like, they're gonna be afraid to take action on certain ideas because it's like in the sex work field, like they're not gonna be able to do certain things. And it's like they could go and get a job someplace else, but it's like either they can't move up in the company ladder, or there's like a limitation on jobs because of the way that the people look at sex work, or at least like right now that is, unless it stays that way. But it's like the way that people look at sex work is like they see all these different like films, or like even if they do get a job and they manage to like move up these videos like follow them where they might go viral a couple of times for doing some really like just really like I'm gonna say unspeakable things, and people will walk up to them. I see like they might have a spiritual awakening where they change their ways and stop acting like that, but it's like they're still like at like a lower vibration almost. Like not for long. I think they'll be able to get out of this, but it's like in a way, it's like they'll still like they're still gonna have to like be under you in a sense where it's like I feel like this person here, this feminine, they're working at like a desk job or something, like some sort of public place where they have to be like on display and people see them and like they might walk up to them. They're like in this big building. People might walk up to the desk and be like, "Aren't you that girl from that video?" or "Aren't you that guy from that video?" And they're just like, yeah. And it's like the more they own it, like the better their life like kind of gets. So like the more they can get, like like they're just gonna like go live like a whole 360. They're gonna fall from like living in like this luxurious or semi-luxury apartment to like being able to like basically on a circle move back. And like everything that they do is like under you. Like if you're up here, they're like one step beneath this, like because they can't move up. And I feel like they might not be able to move up because you guys are like now in charge, or like you just have some sort of like look of prestige like within your career as a sex worker, where it's like things just don't work like that for them. Like they can't like you guys probably have like more control over certain situations, or like how things happen, or just like how you make things look, you and your partner. And this person doesn't have that because they decided to plot your demise and try to destroy you, and as a result, they ended up basically like destroying themselves. Lastly, here, I'm gonna pull the Two of Cups in reverse. This person will never find love in this lifetime, or they may find love in this lifetime, but this is like a non-committed like type of relationship. This type of person that like is here today, gone tomorrow. They could be married. They're just gonna be like a married man's hoe, like a married woman's like a hoe, or whatever the case may be. And as a result, they're gonna have to learn how to be alone. And I feel like they're gonna hate this because the Two of Cups has to do with like having like tension, like in love or something. It's like still being left unfulfilled. They need to learn how to love themselves. They're gonna have to learn how to love themselves for the rest of their lives. And yeah, that's your black magic reading, kind of. And yes, so if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the information should be down in the description box below. If you would like to make a donation to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. All the information for that is down in the description box below. If please don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. To find out when I'm posting a new video. If you would like to, you can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom, on Twitter at goodfelladom. And I have a link tree in my social media browser as well as my about section on YouTube. My YouTube will link you directly to my social medias. But in my link tree in my about section here and on my social medias, it'll take you to my SoundCloud because I do make music. So if you'd like to check that out, you're more than welcome to. And I have a podcast called The Dom Podcast. It can be found on Google, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And feel free to check that out if you would like to. And I thank you guys for choosing me. My name is Dom. I go by Dom the Healer. And I am signing off. Thank you. Have a good one.